Yeah, one of the things that Jax was messing with last night here, after we got done cleaning all this stuff up, because if you remember how messy it was in here, now the CRT's kind of got our little resting spots. Still need to get those parts labeled out, marked out, but once I get that shop down below, I'll be able to get these parts labeled out and distributed down there. But yeah, looking pretty good in here. Like I said, I need to get that mezzanine to where I need it. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool that Jax just started diving into this, and we'll probably just do a full rebuild video on this for the people that are interested in a 7.3 engine. And you know, one of the main reasons why we didn't go this route, with it still in my truck, is we just didn't know exactly what we were going to get ourselves into. And I kind of wanted my truck, you know, back in action as soon as possible, because we could be sitting on just a really decent engine here, and it could be just as simple as the injectors. But 50-50 on what that is. But like I said, Jackson's been messing around with that, so I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, we got a few other things to get rolling here and whatnot. But yeah, a little bit of everything. I would say by the end of this month, we're going to be seeing mega progress, mega results, and really should be primed for this coming season and just be organized. So that's the MO around here. But that's all I got for you right now. J-Bros out. Yeah, I kind of wanted to give you a view from over here. One thing that is kind of nice when you're doing this for yourself and kind of with your own material, you can kind of design it however you want on the fly. You know, where I just extended this an extra, let's just say 3-4 feet out. But that's kind of the width we're coming out. And then, like I said, 2 foot out. But I think this is going to work so awesome. And like I said, it's not going to affect me pulling a boat in here or nothing on that side. And then obviously it's not going to affect anything as far as when I pull my scissor lift in, because you know, this post here will come right in. I won't be able to get my lift right next to there, but I should be able to just take my lift straight in and be good to go. So that's kind of one thing about doing it yourself. You just, I don't know, you make it up on the fly. I mean, you come up with a general idea and then you say, hey, okay, these boards are long. It's like, why cut them off? Now down the road, if I find that I don't like how that is, maybe I cut it off. Who knows? Maybe I, down the road, I put a post here and then I have steps going up the middle, or who knows? You just never know. So anyway, I'm going to keep getting after it and go from there. Okay, I got that post up there. I've got this one squared away with this cross brace here. So really all there is to it at this point now is getting the joists here and then putting my back plate board on here. One thing I was going to mention too, if you're paying any attention or happen to see, when this shop got done, and I didn't erect this shop, I had somebody else do it, a lot of the cross bracing stuff hasn't been taken down or anything like that. Also, another thing that should have been done that isn't done, all the metal bracing and joists aren't put in. A lot of stuff just got missed. Like all these top things need way better lag screws. So that'll be a thing I do this spring. I'll get the scissor lift in here and I'll just go around this whole thing and get cross braces removed where they need to be removed, and then get structural brackets and plates and screws put in wherever they need to go. So that's one thing that got missed, you know, a while back, but that should already been done. But oh well, it's not. Nothing's blowing over, because how would it blow over when the posts are 5 miles into the ground? But with that being said, so here's where I'm at on the mezzanine to get you just another good visual. Like I said, this is 8 feet out right now, and this will overhang basically 2 feet. And like I said, I'll be 7-foot ceilings from ground to the bottom, and then from the top of the joist up there, it'll be 6 feet up. So shoot, I am so excited right now because this should help me get fully organized. And I really don't need to continue to build the joists all the way over until I get those removed. So I could actually just get the joists all the way from there to there. So I'm not saying, oh man, I got to move all that stuff twice, because I only want to move that stuff one time, and that's the one time I do the deck railing. But if I really get bored, I'll get the J-Bros out here, and once this setup is on, we'll get rolling. But really, like I said, all I'm missing here is material. Then you get me and the boys up on this, and we'll knock this out no problem. But that's where I'm going to end it today. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. J-Bros out. Hey, J-Bros popping in here. Yeah, I went ahead and started getting after this mezzanine, and everything's coming along pretty good. I got that hole drilled and dug obviously the other day, concrete in that one. That one over there is basically prepped up. So bulk of this, my wife and I quickly did, and what I ended up deciding to do is I just tied this the underbeam to that post there, and we're running it at 7 feet, which is to this height right there, and or excuse me 7 feet. Now I'm confused. I gotta double check. I just know I've got 6-foot ceilings to the top. Let me see what I've got from here to there. I think this is 7 feet. Yeah, 7 feet from the top of this post. And what happens is I got 2x10s that will sit on top of these and cantilever out 2 feet. So right now I have a 8-foot wide mezzanine to this, all the way to 24 feet, which would be to there. But actually, I'm just going to leave this overhang on, because these boards from that point, it's 12 foot on center from this post to this post, and I've got 16 footers. So I'm just going to say, hey, why not just leave them go over extra 4 feet of overhang. So that's where we're at right now. And what I did, just because, you know, the wife don't want to be holding boards, is I just tacked some temp boards over there to hold that end while she held this end. So I would tack that and tack that there, and that would just basically get our squarity. And then I just threw this board in here as we were looking to attach to the big board, just going down to the ground as a temp, so she didn't really have to hold that. So everything I kind of do is I've got all these scab boards in there, and that's just, you know, basically to gain an extra hand. Well, wife and the boys left to church, so what I'm going to do is I just cut that board off there. I'm going to add this other plate all the way across. So I'm temping with all 3-inch deck screws, and obviously I'll come back and put bigger screws in later. But right now I've got stuff level, I've got stuff squared out, and really after once this is done, I just need to purchase all the 10-foot joists that I'm going to run across and subfloor. Other than that, yeah, what a great use of space. It's actually way bigger and better than I anticipated. Plus you still have, you know, all this space, and you're not even, I mean, that's just not going to affect anything back there, because yeah, who knows, maybe I ended up doing all the way across, but I'm just going to do this for speed and stuff like that. But yeah, I figured I'd pop in. Like I said, it is Wednesday today, and I was hoping to be done with this Wednesday. But yesterday ended up being a wild one with getting the upper garage done with the truck and whatnot, engine, all that fun and games. So I'm probably behind today, but oh well. But yeah, I'll pop back in here. after a bit and see where I get to.